We're really excited about this. It's a great day for the organization. You know, as we went through the draft process, this is somebody that we feel very confident is a great fit for our culture on and off the floor. When you get a chance to meet him, I think you'll first be impressed with his humility. As a basketball player, he's got great versatility. And like the players that we look to and covet, he's a team-first player. He's a guy that understands that team dynamic, and we value that greatly. On the floor also, he's got a great skill level. He's a guy that plays both ends of the floor, and he's got great quickness for his position, which is something that we value in all of our players. Perry understands that there's a lot of work ahead. We've talked about that. He understands that there's a high standard internally that's been set by our players internally, and he's ready for the challenge ahead. So with that, I'd like to introduce Perry Jones and welcome him to the Thunder family.
First of all, I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank my mom, my family, my dad, and definitely the Thunder organization for giving me this opportunity to be a Thunder.
Perry, Michael Kenny, Norman Transcript. How do you see yourself working yourself in this first year with the Thunder? How do you want to see your first year go?
The hardest part is playing to the level of intensity that Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook set. You know, they set a standard for working hard here, and definitely living up to that standard. You got to be able to bring it every day. So just being in the gym a lot, you know, and try to stay up to par with them, and hopefully I can help the team in any way, shape, or form.
Sam, now that you've had a chance to get Perry in, what are your thoughts on his knee and that whole situation?
Well, obviously we've just got him in, so the most important thing was just getting a baseline on where things are. And, you know, moving forward, what we're going to do is put him through the paces like we normally would with any player. We understand it's a situation that we need to be, you know, cognizant of, and if there's anything that comes about or becomes an issue, you know, we'll be proactive, obviously, to make sure that we're putting him in the best position to be successful long term. But you know, we're excited about moving forward, but we're also recognizing that, you know, to be on alert if there's anything that crops up.
This is for you, both of you guys, Sam and Perry. Myron Patton, by the way, Fox 25. How do you answer the question that people say you need to be more assertive? And Sam, what's your thoughts when people say that?
Well, I think, again, for us, when you have a player like Perry with his versatility, he's going to read the game. Now, assertiveness or intense, whatever you want to call it, for us, we feel like he's a guy that can impact the team, but he's going to have to find his way into doing that. With our team, I think the fact that he is a team guy first and understands team dynamics and how to play, we see that as a huge plus. It was one of the reasons we were so excited about having him. And you know, most important thing is we're going to let him be himself as a basketball player. And the definition of his game is certainly not going to be determined by you know, his first season or his previous 2 seasons. It's going to be a culmination of years that we're hopeful that he's going to be a part of the organization.
I think I got to play smart. Definitely learn from the veterans. I mean, this is a time for me to learn, and I know these guys are going to help me become the best player and use my assertiveness to the best of my abilities.
Perry, Kelly Crawl here with Thunder TV. Just go through the last couple days and what it's been like for you emotionally, because I'm sure draft night was unlike anything you've been through, and then the last couple days.
Well, everybody knows that I wasn't supposed to slide as far as I did, but to be honest, I'm happy I did. Great organization. I mean, this is a perfect spot. I mean, I think everything happens for a reason, and these guys treat me like family. So I'm more excited to be here than anything.
Nick Gallo with Thunder.com. Perry, How excited are you just to kind of slide into the whole locker room with guys like Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka and those kind of guys to learn from?
Well, it was a surprise to me because I didn't think I'd be here in a million years. Actually, on draft night, when the pick came up for them, I was thinking to myself, well, they don't need me, so they're definitely not going to pick me. So I'm definitely honored that they decided to pick me, and I'm definitely going to work my hardest for these guys, and just looking up to these guys and how young they are, but they do set a standard on intensity, so just living up the part with that.
Perry, Jeff Latsky with AP. You said the other night that you've been following Kevin's game, and obviously Sam was scouting you as far back as a couple years ago. Just talk about what you know about this team and the relationship, if any, that you've been able to develop or knowledge of the team over that time.
My favorite part about the Thunder is they have fun, but they play hard. I think they're the most exciting team to watch. I pick their game over any other game any day. But, just got to come in and try my best to fit in, but work hard at the same time. I just know I can learn a lot from these guys, and they're going to help me do the best that I can to work with the organization.
Perry, Randy Renner, NBA.com and 1340 The Game. How is your knee, and did it affect you at all last season at Baylor?
My knee's fine. It didn't affect me at Baylor. Other than that, my knee is doing great.
Perry and Sam, do you think it's more pressure to have to fit in with a team that is on the verge of trying to win an NBA title, or some of your other ones who went to lesser teams with lesser records? Do you feel more pressure coming to a team like the Thunder?
Well, in my opinion, I think there's pressure for all players, to be the best they can be, no matter what situation you go into. And I think Perry hit it on the head. Internally, there's been a standard that's been created by some of our core guys that have been here for multiple years. And the only pressure that we're going to put on Perry is to maintain and to meet that standard on a daily basis, but also to ultimately help us push that forward. So, in terms of externally, at times I think that pressure might be less than what it is that's internal in terms of what our expectations and standards are for performance and professionalism. And I've got total confidence that he's going to do incredibly well with our group, and ultimately begin to start to not only learn from the culture, but start to enhance it as well.
I don't think there's going to be any pressure. I think the guys are going to help me through everything. They're a great group of guys, very humble and hardworking. So I think just following in their path and just learning from them is going to help me be successful.
Perry, Matt Pinto, Thunder Broadcasting. How would you describe your game? Where are your strengths that you feel like immediately you're able to come in and contribute?
That's hard to say right now because, Thunder has everything. Wherever the coach, whatever the team sees they need me to be, I'm more than willing to help. Just want to be able to help the team win more games and hopefully win the championship.
Sam, that's kind of piggybacking on Matt did. What do you see him as? Because his skills do seem to cross a lot of different lines.
Well, again, I think you hit it on the head. Versatility. He can do a lot of different things. He's skilled, facing the basket. He can shoot the ball. I think one of the things that really caught our attention is just overall quickness at this, at his size and length. And it really kind of falls in line with a lot of the core attributes of the team that we have in place, which allows us to do a lot of different things, allows Scott to look deeply into different rotations or different lineups, and we think he fits incredibly well in all those respects.
Perry, you say you've watched a lot of the Thunder games. How excited are you to be able to get in front of that Thunder crowd and be able to feel what they normally give out to the Thunder players?
I bet it's wonderful. I love to play in front of a sold-out crowd all the time. Hopefully I get to see my jersey in the stand somewhere. But definitely, I know they were behind the team the whole way through the whole season. through the good and the bad. So there's nothing better than having a great support system.